Chapter 5 looks at three specific goals of self-directed learning. The first goal, from Knowles and Tuff, suggests that self-directed learning should enhance the ability of adult learners to be self-directed in their learning. A bit obvious, but here are some themes that come out of this discussion. The first is that the job of adult educators should be to help learners plan, carry out, and evaluate their own learning. Or to put it simply, to be more self-directed in their learning. Personal growth should always be a goal of adult learning. Brockett and Heemstra introduced the Personal Responsibility Orientation Model, or the PRO model. The PRO model expands upon this topic by stating that human nature is basically good, individuals possess unlimited potential for growth, and that individuals must take responsibility for their own learning in order to engage in a proactive approach to the learning process. Mesereau and Brookfield provide the argument for our next goal, which is that transformational learning should be a central component of self-directed learning. Mesereau states that adults need to reflect critically and have an understanding of the historical, cultural, and biographical reasons for their needs, wants, and interests. Self-knowledge is a prerequisite for autonomy and self-directed learning. The key of self-directedness is becoming critically aware of what has been taken for granted in one's own learning. Brookfield argues for adult educators to distinguish between the techniques of self-directed learning and the internal change in consciousness. Self-directed learning is in its most complete form when process and reflection are married with adults' pursuit of meaning. The last goal is that of the promotion of emancipatory learning and social action as an integral part of self-directed learning. Having learners exercise control over all educational decisions needs to be a consistent element of self-directed learning. Learners need easily accessible and adequate resources to take control of the learning process.